How Armenians turn this state. So this is the Russian mob right here. This is getting the daylight. Picket fence, M777L. So the other thing too, when you get these license plates with the less letters, is because when somebody, in the event, let's just say that there is a reason to call oh, and then look at L777M. So if there is a reason that anybody ever has to call, there's another house that I want to get. Again, this Russian mob, women are the fucking neighborhood watch, so they can feign. But it's in court, it's all about arguments. Just get me in court, bitches. Why did OJ win? Because Johnny Cochran, just like why Roy Cohn successfully keep Trump out of jail? Because what's the catch? You never defend yourself. In English common law, a good defense is an admission of guilt. If you defend an accusation in English common law, here we go. So 9 UKJ 198. Burbank Police Foundation. Oh, see, tell you, perfect. That is beautiful. No, that's another interesting thing. They stand out like a sore thumb. They want. Boy, this is just ridiculous. Here's one gonna be coming from this far away. I'm gonna get that green one. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm confident it is one of. Oh yeah, I already see. I could see that it starts with a Z and ends with a Z. So that's part of the game. I don't want to walk on that side because that's the fucking sun. They do this gate shit because of security and the lions. That's a big thing. That's why you understand Armenia has to do with the lions. So this is, see, yeah, this is one of them. Perfect. See, 22BB 222. No address at all on their house. Oh, 613. It's like I said, it's not rocket science. You understand the Russian mob activities in Burbank? They stand out like a sore thumb. They want to stand out like a sore thumb because that's how they protect themselves in Burbank. That's another doozy. So, oh, yeah. You understand the relationship between the Russian mob and Burbank PD, the MAGA cops, is not to be underestimated. It's just like you understand in New York when they had the Italian mob was all fucking strong. Who were the police? Who controlled the police? So the more right-wing agents, political ideologues get into Empire Auto Sales. See, that's one of them, because you could tell kind of by their license plate covers too. The more oh damn, I totally lost that train of thought. Oh, Major Key. So this is my neighbor, Major Key Auto. I've already found this one. So that goes to show you this is part of the Russian mob right here. This residence. Major Key Auto is a fucking things. So I have an apartment next to me. There's a family that has these cars. When I first moved in, the son who would try to show off had like, in my first year, he had like 3 fucking luxury cars. And so that caught my attention. Like, where's he getting these fucking cars from? And then I see that his parents, they also drive Major Key Auto. And the funny thing is, if you look at Major Key from a standpoint of, what do they mean, music? Or do they mean kilos? You know what? I thought I was recording this whole time. I meant to. This is the car. I gotta go back. Fuck. So when I said the Major Key Auto, fuck, I can't believe I didn't record that. I should have paid attention. The music was playing, so how could I be recording? Okay, so here we go. The major key auto. So this is the parents' car. Like I said, that's the hoopty is the one that they left as a joke. So the son's got to have a car around here. Oh, that's the Asian and tax fraud. So, but I've documented this fool. I got so many recordings now that so for the last 2 years, the family has not switched cars. They only use, well, the son, he actually, I don't even know where he parks his car anymore because he knows I'm hunting for him. So he used to use a parking space right across from my garage. So, oh, this looks like a great fucking find over here. So he would use a parking space right across from my garage, and that's why I was able to document his vehicles. And then his friends that came over, I would document their vehicles. So now what they did is they parked the old car, like a 1978 Datsun car that's like a wannabe fixer-upper project, and they leave that there in the parking space, and the son doesn't park there anymore, which is a defensive mechanism in my opinion. But then the parents still keep the same major key auto leased SUV. But this goes with all the Russian mob uses townhouse real estate for money laundering here in Burbank. That's their primary system of. Oh, here's another one. The architecture. So that's going to be a Russian mob house. So that 2-story monstrosity with that big ass AC on the top. Let's see, Armenian flag. Tell you, the Russian mob. This is what you got to call the hood. You guys understand? You guys don't get. There's different kinds of hoods. Look at all these cars right here. Russian mob. I guarantee it. Oh, Russian mob over here. Look at the license plate. Is going to be Oh, what I was gonna say. So okay, this one has a T733HO. Oh no, what the fuck is that? So one of the reasons they do this, because they have less numbers than the 7 digits. In the event that they have some type of incident in which a pedestrian calls in a license plate, like, hey, I witnessed a fender bender or a suspicious vehicle, they call it in. They give a license plate number. The system is set up for a space is a digit. So if they only have 5 and the person calls in, hey, and they give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the person running the license plate runs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That comes out as nothing. Because there is no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a space. 1, 2, space, 3, 4, 5, kind of deal like that. So that creates a discrepancy in the ability to report their vehicles. I wonder if this company right here knows that the Russian mob put this right here. These are apartments. Look, this used to be a failed Chuck E. Cheese. It was not even Chuck E. Cheese. Armenians had a fake Chuck E. Cheese here for their kids, because everybody hates serving them at fucking real Chuck E. Cheese's and pizza places. So they made this, or no, I'm sorry, they made a place here. There was like not that big, but they put it here, and it was all purple, and it had like stupid balloons and shit like that. So it wouldn't do it right next to the kids' park. Okay, so they wanted to have access. They wanted to be all special, but it was a failed business, and Armenians wouldn't even go there because it was such a cheap business. So the Armenians got the city, the Burbank Municipal MAGA, the Russian mob got the city to rezone. Why? So that the Russian mob that owned the failing business, this real estate business, the Russian mob is a real estate business, just like McDonald's, that they can convert it into, technically, in California law, illegal housing units right next to this company. Does this company know the Russian mob put that there? Does this company, let's see, does this company know? Does this company right here, do you know that the Russian mob built these? Do you know that the Russian mob influenced Burbank? Do you get why they came? Now do you understand? Do you understand why this is next to you? Do you understand an aerospace industrial facility, science and technology? Do you understand how incarnation in America, this motherfucking monstrosity of a housing unit for apartments can end up, the Russian mob owns Burbank and Glendale.